Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today guys, I'm checking out The Witcher main trailer that dropped earlier today on Netflix. Now, you're probably looking at me going, why the hell you're dressed up like a Jedi? What the hell's going on? It is Halloween as I'm recording and uploading this video, and I dressed up as my Star Wars character, Master Kythe, for work for Halloween, of course. And I decided to keep on the wardrobe and just do my videos, so yeah, so there you go. Anyways, The Witcher. Now, I'm really excited for this show. First of all, Henry Cavill, like the casting choice. The fact that The Witcher is being made into a show, that's pretty awesome. Now, based off the books, but I'm mostly familiar with the game, The Witcher 3, but this is based off the books, and they've been very adamant about that, and people are like, well, why isn't it like Witcher 3? Because it's based on the books. You gotta go back to that. So I've been doing a little research about the books. I actually want to start reading them, but I haven't done that yet because I'm really busy with other stuff. But I like the first trailer that dropped. The first trailer, pretty solid. My only complaint, besides the fact that, I mean, everything was great. My only complaint about it was there wasn't a lot of Henry Cavill as Geralt. There wasn't a lot of that. So I'm like, he's supposed to be the main character. Why are we not seeing more of him? But from what I'm hearing, this looks like this is a better trailer than the first one, and people are really excited. And it seems that way based off the like and dislike ratio from this trailer. So I'm pretty excited. So without further ado, guys, let's get to now the Witcher main trailer. Let's jump into it now and see what this shows, guys. Here we go.
I've heard tales of your kind, Witcher.
Witcher. Dang.
You're a mutant. Created by magic. Roaming the continent.
We don't want your kind here.
Hunting monsters.
Ooh.
For a price. I thought you'd have fangs or horns or something.
I had them filed down.
Some of these shots, man.
Why not kill them?
Because then I am what they say I am.
All of our choices draw our destinies closer. If he is out there, there is still hope. I have to find Geralt of Rivia.
Yep. Jesus.
Don't judge me.
They say witches can't feel human
Wow.
emotion. What do you believe in?
Evil is evil. Lesser.
Dang.
Greater. Middling. It's all the same. Princess Cirilla is your destiny. I can't protect her.
I like the action.
You will unleash true calamity upon us all.
Jesus.
I'll take that chance.
Wow, that final shot. I like how it was the color before it went to the traditional red. Yeah, the December 20th release date. Yeah. Now, the reason why I smiled at that bathtub shot, because that just reminds me of that constant post of Geralt in Witcher. I think it's Witcher 3, where he's in the bathtub. It's an homage to that. It has to be. Like, that's why I probably put it in the trailer. I like that this is really action-packed. That first one, it was just kind of like, I guess, setting the tone, if you will, of the show essentially, but just kind of showing off. This is what we're going with. This is what we're going for, essentially. And so, little bits and pieces of Geralt, but not a lot. But in this one, he's featured quite a bit. I like the action too, and what I think is really interesting too is that they're giving kind of the idea of the story and the scope of it, and I think the visuals look really good, and some of the shots really well done, and just location-wise looks really interesting. I like the fact that it seems we're going to be traveling around quite a bit in this show. I'm not really sure if they've confirmed how many episodes. Maybe they have, but like what we've been hearing even before the first trailer, I think it was at Comic-Con when they released the first trailer. I believe so. Yes, I think. We were hearing as they were filming season 1, Netflix looking at the dailies for the show and shit. They were really impressed. We've been hearing that they wanted this thing to go on for a long time. They want this thing to be like their response to Game of Thrones in a sense. Some people don't like that comparison, but I understand why companies that are not HBO want to do this, because Game of Thrones is such a big hit. Let's not talk about what season 8 and all that. We're not here to talk about that. Just talking about, in general, the idea of how that show took a hold of the pop culture in a sense. Other companies want to do that same type of thing. So I think this is pretty smart on Netflix. Now, the thing is, too, in order for this show to be a success, you don't have to spend a shitload of money, but you got to spend a good amount of money. And it seems they did. It seems based off what we've been seeing so far in these trailers. But we'll really get an idea of it is once we watch the first couple of episodes, the first 2 or 3. And it seems based off the trailers, they could be just showing the best stuff. But if they really went all out on this show, we'll see it on screen in those episodes. Because the things that they do in the book series, I've been doing research and all that kind of stuff and getting more information. Because if you look at just the games, that's not they change up stuff, and it's not exactly the books. The books are something different entirely, and it's its own thing, and that's what they're basing it off of. Like, that's why I said based on the best-selling books during the trailer. And there's quite a bit amount of stuff they do in those books. So if they're basing off the books, they have to be like, you got to be careful, because if you don't do enough, you're gonna piss off the book fans. But if you do too much and you're not allowing yourself a little bit of creativity and not allowing yourself to maybe expand, because, you know, this may be based off the books, but I'm telling you, there's going to be changes. There's going to be differences. And maybe they're already implied in the trailer, but I think that this will be a hit for Netflix. I think it will be. And I like the fact that Henry Cavill's getting another shot doing something else, because unfortunately, I don't think he's going to return to Superman. I think that's over and done with. But I hope that this is something that he'll be able to be attached to for quite some time, because I think this will be a hit for Netflix, and I think it's going to be I hope people are going to respond to it, because I'm definitely going to check it out day one for sure. So there you have it, guys. My reaction to the Witcher main trailer. What'd you guys think of this trailer? What are your thoughts? What were some of your highlights from the trailer? What were some things you're not really sure, disappointed with from the trailer? For me, I think overall, I love the action. I like what they're showing here. I like the tone they're building up. And I like seeing Henry Cavill as Geralt. I think he looks pretty damn good, and I'm excited to see what he does with the character in this first season. So there you have it, guys. This is my reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you guys soon.